25th of Zilqa'dah. So we probably go all out tonight. So we've got fried chicken, we've got a stew, we've got a soup to start off with, and Alhamdulillah, I think the Hujjaj have enjoyed at least this night's supper. I know you can't please everybody. We're not curry khichdi to please everybody, but at least Alhamdulillah that we have been able to, I think, please many palates for this evening with our fried chicken in particular, and all thanks to our brother Imtiaz Malik, who's our Durban boy, and he's our chef here at Yusra Tours, and he's Alhamdulillah doing his level best under difficult circumstances to keep everybody happy. But nonetheless, Alhamdulillah, this is the indulgence of our supper. And I tried to find a quiet corner in this building to do this interview, and I gave up. Maybe 1 hour ago, I gave up. I said, what, the night before you move to Mina, those of you who have been on Hajj before, you know the buzz that these Azizia buildings are going to have the night before the move to Mina. So as a result, beyond the toilet and beyond the bathroom, even the roof is not an option anymore. So you are going to have to do any conversation with anybody you interview in Azizia under the veil of the buzz and the noise that I'm sure you can hear streaming on our link as well. But I suppose, Alhamdulillah, that is all part of the mission. That's all part of the move. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the beginning of the manasik of Hajj, which starts inshallah tomorrow, in fact in a few hours time for us.
And just that buzz is something that's so meaningful to people on the other side to feel the pulse of the Hajj. In terms of the salah and programs, Maulana, is there like an in-house musalla that your particular group goes to, or if there are nearby masajid, what have those nearby masajid been like in these days building up to Hajj?
The nearby masajid, alhamdulillah, there are at least two within a 300 to 400 meter walking distance. But all of them are absolutely packed to capacity for all salahs. Noting that many of the Hujjaj from many countries, they don't have a musalla inside their building. So as a result, they choose to go to the local masajid and musallas, and as a result, they get quite full. But here where we are in our building in Azizia, we do have accommodation for the 300 plus Hujjaj in our building itself in the basement. So alhamdulillah, an absolutely lovely musalla has been kitted out, and the awqat and times of salah put on the group. We've got a number of mashayikh traveling with us. Sheikh Ibrahim Gabriels, he's with us as well as Sheikh Ibrahim from Abrams from Cape Town, Sheikh Yasin, and a number of the other ulama. We are about 7, 8 in total, as well as a number of Hufaz, alhamdulillah, who have joined us for the purpose and the maqsad of Hajj. So we create some sort of a roster amongst ourselves for the daily salah. But after every salah, there is normally a program, especially in the week that leads up to Hajj. And as the days come closer, like today, like after Isha right now, there'll be an important discussion regarding the manasik and the rites of Hajj. We don't want to overwhelm the discussion, noting that we have discussed this over and over again. And sometimes when you over-enforce something, you tend to blunt out the minds of people. But we're trying to create this balance. I think by now the Hujjaj are aware of the drill, and they are ready to go, inshallah, tomorrow morning early.
To talk about what you would be advising in terms of the actual time of donning the ihram, because sometimes it could be done too early, or sometimes because of the uncertainty of the schedule, people may be caught up to do it too late.
So we are subject to a transport rotation system given to us by Sahuk. And so the three operators, they participate in a draw. And the number or the time that you pull out, that will be the time that your group and your party will have to depart. We are departing at 2 a.m. in the morning. And that's when our buses will come and pick us up and head to Mina. Fajr is about 4:10, 4:15. So we hope that prior to Fajr, the majority of our group will in fact be there. There are a number, of course, who wish to perform Fajr in Mina, in Azizia rather, to fulfill the sunnah of the performance of Fajr outside. So we will be walking. However, those who have got mobility issues, etc., are encouraged to use the transportation which is available from 2 o'clock this morning. So the drill that the Hujjaj will be following is that at 12:30 to 1, between that time, they are to come down to the Musalla, and together we will give the final advices and recite a collective labbaik. Not everybody needs to participate in this here, But inshallah, whoever does, alhamdulillah, and that collective labbaik will result in them entering into a state of ihram. They would have already adorned the ihram, performed their ghusl as of now, as of this evening, which they are encouraged to do. And once those buses arrive, one at a time, we will load up those buses and go to our allocated camp. The South African area is allocated together, but every one of the operators have got their allocated campsite itself. So we have got enough for our number of Hujjaj, and the other operators, Khidmatul Awam, etc., have got enough mattresses and infrastructure for their respective Hujjaj. But the entire South African contingent will be sort of like in the same area. So that is the process, inshallah, tomorrow morning, which we hope to accomplish by Fajr time. And for the rest of the day, for the rest of the 24-hour period, the Hujjaj will remain in Mina, performing their Salah right up until Fajr of the next day. That is Fajr of the morning of the night, which we refer to as the day of Arafah, engaging in programs after every Salah, and most importantly, I would say, engaging in rest. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy, inshallah.
Inshallah, I will leave it at that for this evening. You have other responsibilities as well to attend to. We thank you for joining us this evening, and I hope that you able to dive into whatever's remaining of that fried chicken. Shukran for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa
barakatuh.
alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
At 10 minutes to 8, this is